Can't find my stupid e-cig. I don't know where I put it. How are you guys doing this morning? So I thought that I would come on here and address a couple of things as far as the music industry, especially because they're nothing but just a bunch of whores. Everything on Twitter, almost every single one of them, are bashing on the president over the school shooting, like he is at fault for it. He's only been in office a year. He's not the one that has passed all these regulations that are currently in place. He's fighting against them. I'm wondering... Hang on a second. Let me check something real quick. Okay, yeah. So anyway, and it's kind of disgusting to me because I've always been real big in music and everything. And you develop a certain sense of who these people are through their image, right? And then when social media goes further and these people are on and you get a chance to see what they're really like, it's absolutely disgusting. So that plus a few other people that are willing to sell their soul for views here on YouTube, and are also absolutely disgusting in my eyes. I think there are limits, and I think once you take things over to real life, it only shows what a disgusting piece of shit you are. If you can't argue with me on somewhat of a cerebral level and manage to use actual proper English, chances are, I'm not going to even bother to notice you because there's really no point. Yeah. So yeah, I'm being a little bit of a bitch. So, according to all you guys, and you know who you are, I'm just a big old stupid bitch who had a glass of wine one time, so I'm a wino cunt bitch. And that is so far from the truth, but I don't think that you people would know the truth if it fucked you up your ass, and I'm not going to lie about it. You make up your own little realities, and you decide, this person said something that I didn't agree with one time, so therefore I'm going to fucking destroy her. The fact that I went on Uber's stream under an alias, and why did I do that? It's not that I care that you motherfuckers know. It's that I care that he might find out and he's 10 minutes away from me. Stupid asses. You're so fucking sorry that just to get back at somebody, you put my life in danger. There's no excuse for that. You're a piece of shit. I don't care how drunk you are, honey. I don't care if you don't remember it. I don't care about anything you do because you are not worth noticing. I have kept my mouth shut about it, and I'm not doing it anymore. Why have you lost so many channels? Very simple. Because you're a fucking idiot. Got that? I'm not calling you a bum. I understand everybody needs help sometimes. I'm calling you a fucking asshole. Flat out, just like I did in my video. Am I triggered? No, I'm just not taking your stupid shit. Period. There are limits, girl. And you are so fucking tacky, it's disgusting. you know, your daughter is a police officer, and yet you feel like you're justified in doing this kind of shit? I kind of doubt, or at least if she's worth a damn as a human being, I seriously doubt that she would back you up on that. I know my son, the police officer, thinks you're a piece of shit, just so you know. Now, I've addressed it. I'm done with it. You no longer exist. Fuck off and die. Period. And all you people that want to say, I'm wishing death on her, no. I just don't give a fuck if it happens. Got it? Let's get that shit straight. Now, let's go to the other bitch. The one that all you people say I damn to hell. Number one, I'm not God. I can't damn anyone to hell. Stupid. Number two, that's not what I said. I said she's hellbound already. You know, fucking clean out your ears and listen. You don't get to twist my shit because I will call you out. You have a problem with what I said. Address it like an adult. We'll discuss it. If I'm wrong, I will apologize. But don't hold your breath, because in this case, I'm not wrong. Period. Now, I'm going to read my chat. Bitch. What, Scott? Who? Good morning, Kentucky. Okay, I got you. I am going to tell it. I'm sick of their fucking shit. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I have had so much shit sent to me on my Twitter. And I'm just like, okay, well, obviously, there's a lot of confusion out there about who I am and what I said and what I think. So I'm just going to go right ahead and clear the shit up. And it really fucking hurts my feelings. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I called the chick an asshole. That's no reason to put my life in danger. And I actually liked her at one point. So I'm floored. I had no idea that such evil shit was underneath the surface. I know. I don't care how fucking much I hate you, girl. I would never put your life at risk. Ever. I would never be so fucking shitty as to threaten someone that I just fucked over only because they called me an asshole. Call me an asshole. I don't fucking care. I am an asshole. So what? Don't tell me that you don't own it, girl. Don't tell me that you ain't never heard it before, because I know fucking well you have. Probably your whole life. I mean, come on. Let's fucking get real here. Anyway. Enough of her. Okay, what did I put out there, Mimi? You tell me. I went under an alias, okay? That bitch goes on a live stream. It's not that I care that you guys know. I didn't want that motherfucker to know that I had ever opened my mouth, because that puts me at risk. I'm not the one that put it out there. Once it was out there, it's a little too late to try to hide it, you know? So now I'm going to fucking address it. It's just, and I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you. You know, I'm just saying. You know, there are fucking limits. And people that don't understand limits, I'll put it this way. The definition of a demon is a pure force of hate that has no boundaries or limitations. There you go. That's it right there. So anyway, yes, you are, Kentucky. It did, Scott. Who did that shit? Why did I what, Mimi? Ask me flat out, and I will answer that. I'm not sure that I understand exactly. Why did I what? No, Johnny, I didn't. I'm a little bit under the weather, and when I got off my live stream, I just kind of vegged, you know. So, no, I didn't, but I'm definitely going to do that today. So, since I'm kind of stuck in the bed sick, you know. Well, I'm still waiting for Mimi to. Why did I tell my story, Mimi? Because I had hopes that someone listening could understand that it only gets worse. Get out of it. There's no way, you know, to fix it. I wanted to help people. I wanted to help them understand domestic violence and how, even if it only strikes every now and then, you still, you have to get away from that shit before it escalates even further. But I did it under an alias because I didn't want him to know, because the motherfucker already tried to kill me once. I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand that. You know, I just don't get it. Hey, JV. Facebook trying to stick it in me now. Yeah. I mean, you know, people need to know that this shit goes on. It's been swept under the rug too long. And coming out and kicking someone for trying to help other people just because they've gone through shit in their life, tell me that you agree with that, Mimi, because you can't. You can't possibly agree that that was the right thing for anyone to do. And not only that, I had some screenshots sent to me of people thinking it was fucking hilarious. It's hilarious that I went through that. It's hilarious what I'm going through now. Disgusting sacks of shit. Period. There's no excuse for it. Not now and not ever. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you think I'm a bitch or a cunt or a wino bunny rabbit looking whore. I don't fucking care. That doesn't give you the right to put my life at risk. And if you think you have that right, I suggest that you go straight to a psychiatrist's office and get some fucking help, because something is wrong with you. Anyway, I'm glad, JV. Thank you, sweetie. I'm letting this shit out. I'm done. They already hate me anyway. Not, you know, I consider that it's not much of a loss because this is the kind of shit they do. I don't want motherfuckers like that around me. So that's fine. You know, that's fine. I have enough people trying to kick my teeth in my everyday life. You know, do they honestly think I'm going to give a rat fuck? You just don't get the right to put me at risk. You don't. And here I am in a situation, okay, where I'm going to end up sleeping in my fucking car in the same town now. And no, bitch, you're wrong. You are in the wrong. You owe me a fucking apology for it. Period. And I don't care how drunk you were. I don't care that you don't remember it. I don't care that everybody thinks it's funny. You owe me a fucking apology because you don't have the right to put me at risk like that. And the fact that I'm even having to fucking say it says everything about you. I know you're not, Mimi. I just don't understand exactly the full question. I'm trying to answer it, but I guess I need... Hang on, let me see if you... Yeah, I mean, if you'll put the full question out there, I'm happy to answer it for you. You know. I love you too, Kentucky. Thank you. Don't be pissed. I mean, don't, okay? I don't want anybody to be pissed. That's why I haven't called any names. I want her to know that what she did was fucking wrong. I want her to get a clue that when shit is happening to people, you don't kick them when they're down. And if you do, what the fuck does that say about you? Kick me when I'm up, bitch. Let's go. Kick me when I'm up. I guarantee you, you won't like what you get then. Because I'm good at that game. But I'm not playing it right now because I have real shit going on. So anyway, thank you, JB. Thank you. Hi, Whitney. Hey, no, long time no see, girl. Where you been? I love you too. You know I do. I know you're not trying to be mean, Mimi. I'd love to answer your question. I just need to understand exactly what it is you're asking me. And if I come across as being mean, I'm just done with that. And I'm putting it out there once and for all, okay? I've said a few things on Twitter about it, and only to have a screenshot sent to me saying, you wonder why I came for you. No, actually, I never wondered. I don't fucking care. And I didn't wonder because I know now what a sack of shit you are. The fact that you fucking did it in the first place says it all. Says it fucking all. Do you know what morals are? Ethics? Do you have a dictionary? Hooka? Go look it up. You don't do shit like that. Your mama should have beat your ass every day. You know, I'm sorry, but you needed your ass whipped. I'm not, Whitney. I'm getting it out there because, and the fact that I saw someone else that I used to have a lot of respect for sit up there and fucking co-sign the shit and say she didn't see you do it, that bitch ain't blind. She was going to use it to try to get drama out of it, to try to get views. Because that bitch has no limits either. She will say any fucking thing if it brings people to watch her. Period. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, it doesn't matter. For a comedy channel, I don't see anybody fucking laughing. You co-sign that shit. So you're just as sorry in my eyes. Just so you fucking know. Hey, Carolina, my love. Yeah, Kentucky, I mean, it's fucking amazing. It really is. But you put somebody's back up against the wall like that, don't be surprised when they come for your ass, you know. You wonder why I came for you. Well, let's see. That bitch called me an asshole one time. So, I'm going to put her life at risk. Yeah. That's how it goes. And that's the kind of garbage that doesn't need to be associated with me under any circumstances. So I'm putting this out there right now. I'm letting this person is dead to me. And I'm not her. When I say she's dead to me, I fucking mean it. When I log off this live stream right here, her and all her little fucking friends that thinks it's so funny no longer exist. But before I do that, I'm going to have my fucking say. Period. And I say period a lot, but, you know, yeah. The end. Okay, JB, thank you for coming in, sweetie. You got that right, Scott. I mean, and they lived. I never damned anybody to hell. I said she was already going there because of her own fucking actions. That's all. That's all. You don't get to fucking twist my shit. I'm going to flat call you out on it. If I was going to say, oh, I damn you to hell for all eternity, are you giving me the power to do that? Are you making me God? Do I have the damn power to do that? How fucking stupid are you? Well, they can jealous my ass, Kentucky. You hear me? What did I do myself, Mimi? I'm sorry. All these little comments are not explaining what you're trying to say to me. Go on and take the time. Complete the thought. I do not have a problem with it. I will listen to whatever you say. If, hell, you never know. I might agree with you. You know, and if I'm wrong, I am woman enough to apologize for it. But I'm not wrong in this case. And I've taken several days to stop and think my position through. And I've looked at it from every angle. And there is no fucking way I'm wrong in this case. I don't just jump out there and get mad at somebody for calling me a name and try to ruin their fucking lives. Seriously. I mean, hey, Rob. I'm just bitching, Mandy. I'm finally opening my mouth and saying what I think about a certain someone's actions. And I'm not going to call her name because I'm just not. She knows who she is. Hey, Booker. Yes, Scott. I mean, it's unreal. There's no such things as limits, boundaries, respect for another person, just straight up on a safety level, if nothing else. You don't have to like me. You don't have to be my friend. That doesn't give you the right to do that. Period. As far as you not liking me and not being my friend, okay? Because honestly, if that's the kind of person you are, you would never be my friend anyway. I'm not friends with people like that. I won't. Just bitching, Booker, getting some shit off my... And I mean, I dare anybody to tell me that I'm triggered. Yeah, I'm triggered. But I thought it through before I ever opened my mouth. Because I wanted to be sure that I meant to say exactly what I'm saying now. So, yeah. No, it's not, Rob. Okay. You put your story. I put my story out under an alias, Mimi. I did that for a very good reason. I didn't want him to know that I had ever said anything because it would put me in danger. I don't care if all you guys know. Seriously, I don't, because if there is one thing that anyone can get out of it that is going to help get them out of a bad situation, I'm all for it. But I didn't want my name being out there until I was fucking safely away from him. It's just that simple. That's why I used an alias. You know? I mean, it's just that simple. I don't understand why people can't grasp that. And then once it's already out there, why should I deny it? It's too late. It is too late. It has already been done now. So I might as well just go ahead and, okay, yeah, you know, I mean, I'm sure as fuck not going to lie about it. Yeah, that was me. I was under an alias for a damn good fucking reason. But my reasons apparently is, you know, trying to be safe and keep my kids safe doesn't fucking matter. That just makes you a sorry sack of shit if you don't understand that. I mean, it's, and I'm not talking about you, Mimi. I'm talking about the person that did this. I'm shocked. Yeah, Kentucky, me too. I mean, what shocked me more was the people laughing about it. I don't come on here and fake shit. I don't. I'm not one that will make up anything I can make up. I'm not going to twist fucking words around. I'm not going to play games with it. I'm not doing it for views. You can shove your views up your ass. That I'm a creator, okay? I enjoy this. This is not a job, but I enjoy this. So, I mean, this is not a fucking game. This is my life. You know, if you want to play little stupid ass games with other drama people, then make sure it's a fucking game first. This isn't. This is serious. Oh, exactly, Booker. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, when I'm out of this town, which now it doesn't matter anyway, but my whole intention was to get out of this town safely before he knows I ever opened my mouth. And now it's too late for that. I can only pray that he never finds it. You know, I mean, anyway, they really don't, Carolina. They see me hurt and they think it's funny because I called them an asshole one time. I called them an asshole, so every fucking thing that ever happens to me bad is funny as fuck. It's just, wow, it's mind-blowing. It's just boggling to the brain. But, and that is the kind of person that would do that, Kentucky. That is absolutely the kind of person that would do that. Someone that would laugh. Okay, let me ask you a question. If he finds out and I get shot next week, are you going to laugh then? If you do, fucking enjoy it, chick. Exactly, Scott, right? You would think. I mean, so I called somebody an asshole. Big fucking deal, you know? I mean, my God, they call me an asshole all the time. I don't care. I'm damn sure not going to go out and try to ruin their fucking lives for it and laugh when bad shit happens to them just because they called me an asshole. Really? And it doesn't justify it, no matter how you fucking look at it. There is no justification for this. I came for you because you said this. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I do think she would laugh, Kentucky. I do. I do. And that right there tells you everything anybody needs to know about her. You know, hey, Kim, you know what? This is cathartic for me. I'm finally opening my mouth and letting it out, you know. And I've waited. I've thought it through, and I've waited and made sure that And I've looked at it from every direction to see, am I right or am I wrong here? I'm not wrong here. I am not right. And if there is something someone can say to me to show me I am wrong, I will absolutely apologize. But it's not going to happen because I'm not. I've looked at it. You know, I've been silent for over a week and thinking this through. And I'm not staying silent about this. Not. Only because, okay, so you don't like me, you put me at risk. That's fine. Don't ever do it to anybody else. Don't ever, if nothing else comes out of this, don't ever do this to anybody else. People, please, I'm asking you, please don't ever do this to anybody else. I don't care what you fucking do to me. Have at it. Laugh if something happens to me. That's cool. Whatever. I called you an asshole, so I deserve it. But please, don't ever do this to anyone else. Don't you understand? Rachel, just, there was a show on domestic violence on Uber's channel. And I went in under an alias because I still live in the same town as this man. Well, somebody thought it was funny to put out that it was me. He lives 10 minutes away from me, and if he ever finds out that I opened my mouth, I don't know what he'll do. So I wanted to keep it quiet until I got the hell out of this town. And that person thought it was funny, and their followers thought it was funny just because they don't like me because I called them an asshole. Yeah, I called him an asshole. So what? She is a fucking asshole. She's worse than an asshole. Thank you, Rob. I love you too, sweetie. But anyway, Rachel, that's what happened. Yes, Scott, fuck that bitch. Better not what, Kim? Yeah, it was wrong. I mean, you know, there's no other way to look at it. And then, okay, she wants to say that she was drunk and didn't remember it. But yet, called me a wino in the same breath because I had 2 glasses of wine one time when I was going through a ridiculously hard time. I'm not sitting there, you know, drinking for shits and kicks. I had a glass of wine because I needed to relax because of the hell that I'm currently living in. But none of that matters. None of it matters. I cannot wrap my head around the fact that people no longer have, or those people have no human decency at all. Hi, Lorianne. Thank you, sweetheart. They are. I mean, they are. And it's just, and I know she's not a horrible person. I know that. I think she gets so mad that she doesn't see what she's doing. And like I said, it's cool that she did it to me. Whatever, it's too late. You know, you can't change that. Just don't ever do it to anybody else, is all I'm saying. Revenge is not something that you're after when somebody's life is at stake. I mean, I shouldn't even have to explain it or say it. It's just that simple. Exactly, Kim, but if it does, and all I can rest on is he will probably not fund it until after I'm gone. So that's where I'm keeping my hope, you know. I'm not going to call names, Joss. I'm sorry, but I'm not. She knows who she is. And I'm not putting this out there because I want other people to go against her. Don't think it for a minute. I want her to know how wrong it was, and to please don't do this to anybody else. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're not a badass for it. You're not a badass for it. You're a piece of shit for it. Anyway, yeah, twisted. Bad twisted. No, I asked her to, but then I was like, you know what? Just never mind. It's already out there now. I might as well just face it. And that's where I'm at now. Okay. Once it was out there And I saw all the people laughing. Uh, I'm, it is what it is, and I'm not going to lie about it. You know, it happened, and I did open my mouth. I did say it. So I just basically have to face that now. She has her videos up. So who, Mama Bear? Yes, and you know, that's what I'm saying. Just please learn from this. I don't care if she hates me. She can hate me forever. Whoopity fuck. Just please understand there are limits, and when women are in those kinds of situations, you don't fucking out them, and you don't fucking laugh at them. I mean, how fucking tacky can you be, really? But no, no, Rob, no, no, no. Uber, no, no. She is wonderful. I can only encourage you to go watch her, and you'll see. Um, that's why I was under an alias, was so that I wouldn't get hurt from it. Um, so yeah, don't think that. Yeah, Lorianne, I've been, I was told I could stay here a few more days, just, you know, stay out of the way, stay back here. So I came back here in my room, and I've been here for the last couple of days, and it didn't stop him from coming in this morning, and you know, you know, and I was like, do you want me to go sleep in my fucking car? Ooh, that made me mad enough that I'm to the point now where I'm fixing to just say no. No, you're gonna have to evict me. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna work my ass off. I'm gonna save every dime, and then when I go, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's a very confusing situation that I'm trying to deal with here. But thank God I was able to get my car fixed. You know, that puts me back in charge. And so yeah, I'm still here for the moment. It was someone on the stream who, yeah, Kim. Gonna go charge this computer. It's a rant kind of day. It is. Sometimes you just have to let it out, you know. I mean, sometimes you just do. Yeah, it was a whole. It wasn't Uber, Rob. It was a different person. Uber reamed them out for it. She's just like, just because you want to get back at them, you do this, you know. So no. Hey, Anna Nicole. Hey, Kit Kat, my sweetie. How are you doing? How did your surgery go and everything? I'm just, I'm venting. I'm letting my shit out. Uh, and I'm saying it once and for all, you know. Um, so, yeah. Hey, Johnny B. How do I know? I don't. See, that's, Rachel, that's what, I don't know that he's seen it. That's where I'm putting my hope right now, is that he's not going to find it. You know what I mean? And if he does, he won't know all about this live stream and everything. So he will not know for sure, I guess. And I don't know. I mean, once it's out there, I don't know. It's so fucked up. It just flat never should have happened. When someone goes under an alias telling a real story like that, how is it satisfactory to laugh at them and out them for that? How is that satisfaction? Especially, all I did was call her an asshole. Well, she fucking proved it, you know, the minute she did this. So, and that's it, Joss. And that's exactly what I think. She was mad. She was going on anger, and she didn't realize exactly what it was she was doing. And that's why I'm opening my mouth. I want her to understand you have got to have limits. And if you don't, what the hell does that make you? You know, there's got to be some kind of limits, YouTube or not. And I've seen some sorry shit go on here on YouTube. But damn, there's limits. There has to be limits. You know, it's not right. Yeah. I had a nerve block, but now it's more. Oh, ouch. Well, girl, I'll pray for you. I know it hurts. Yes, Uber is nothing but love. Why, Mama Bear? That's not the one that outs me. Her video is not the one that outs me. So at this point, everyone in the community knows it was me. So it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations that just flat never should have fucking happened. It just never should have fucking happened. And Nicole, I went on, hey Dale, how are you? I went on another channel. We were doing domestic violence stories and stalking stories. And I went in under an alias because I still live in the same town. A certain other person that doesn't like me because I called her an asshole one time decided that not only was it okay to tell everyone that it was me, but that it was funny on top of that. And I've kept my mouth shut about it for a week because I thought about it before I've said anything. And then I see other people that were there acting like they weren't. And I know who every one of them is. And going on another show and saying, well, I don't remember doing that. I was drunk. So that's some kind of an excuse, right? No. There is no excuse. Yeah. Okay. Well, a certain Hooka decided to go on a live stream in front of 100 people and tell everyone that that was me on Uber's stream, knowing that I was under an alias because I still live in the same town and it could put me at risk. Now I'm in a situation where I may be sleeping in my car in a couple of days in this fucking town. But all that's funny, right? All that's funny. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. Don't know what I did. Hey, Yaba. But to be fair, I think everyone... And I know that, Yaba. And it's like I said, I'm not trying to hide it from the community. I was trying to hide it from him. Until I got to a safe distance, And I there's no excuse for it, Yaba. There's no excuse for it. How is it fucking funny that somebody went through that? How is that funny? I saw all the little fucking comments before they got deleted. I have screenshots of them where people sent them to me. It's not fucking funny when people go through domestic violence. So, yeah. And like I said, hate me. I'm good with that. I don't consider it a loss. But please, 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 don't ever do this to anyone else. Just don't. Just don't. Okay, I missed some, so I'm going to go back. She hates me because I called her an asshole, Dale. I mean... Yeah, and that's my whole point, and I have seriously sat back and thought about it before I said anything. And I've looked at it from every angle, and I just can't see where I'm wrong on this. I mean, yeah, everybody knew it was me. Apparently, I have a distinctive voice. I mean... I guess it's a good thing because they must be watching my shit if they recognize my voice. So I guess that's good. But if someone is under an alias, there's a good fucking reason why, Yeah, YouTube is a danger zone, Yaba. But if people like me don't stand up and say You have to have limits. You can't do this to people. Then it's just going to get worse. Now, I'm not calling her by name because I'm not trying to build any kind of anything against her. I want her to know that it's the fucking sorriest thing I think I've ever seen. You know, seriously. And I want her to know I think that about her. And I want her to know I think she's a fucking asshole for doing it. Limits, limits, limits. I understand there's a lot of drama games. I understand a lot of people just really ramp shit up to try to get views and everything. I'm not doing that. This is my real shit here. Okay? This is my real shit. It's not right. It's not right by a long shot, and it's not right. I don't care how you look at it. And period. Okay, now let me back up and see what all. I say, if you're that scared, ask him. Well, that particular video does not say who I am. If he finds that video, it's not going to matter. It's more if he finds out about the live stream and about all the shit that was said after that. The fact that everybody already knows it was me, I may as well go ahead and just face it. I did it, yes. I said it, yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know what's going to happen from here on, regardless of all that. That girl needs to understand that it was so fucking wrong. So fucking wrong. It's funny when people argue and fight and everything. Yes, absolutely. I laugh at that shit too, but it is not funny when it is something like this. It is not funny when people cross every boundary there is just to try to get views. That shit is not funny, and that shit is not right. And I don't care who you are. You know, it's not. Fiddle fuck. Exactly, Scott. And on my channel, yeah, it is. Then change your name. I'm not hiding who I am. I'm not. I was only trying to hide the fact that I had opened my mouth about him. Like I said, I don't care that everybody knows my deal and what I'm going through. I don't care about that. I didn't want him to know. And when it was put out there that that was me, it's too late to take it back. I'm not going to lie about it. Yeah, I did it. I went on there. I told my truth. Why is that funny? Why is it okay to, when someone's under an alias telling a real story like that, why is it okay to laugh about it and all that shit? That I'll never understand. I'll never understand that. I just don't think that way. You know, I don't. Alright, I gotta plug this shit in. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. Okay, hang on. Thank you, Dale. It doesn't, Rachel, and it has had me so confused. You know, okay, Mama Bear, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Meals. You think so, Yaba? Well, I can do that. I can do that. That takes all of 30 seconds, you know. Why aren't I? Hey, Gail, I am. I'm bitching. I'm putting my opinion out there on something. And I thought about it before I did it. I wanted to make sure, you know, that of exactly what it is that I wanted to say. If she hides. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can ask her. Do y'all think that's what I need to do? Ask her to private it until I get moved? The only thing about it is, y'all, as far as my name goes, I'm an author. You know, I mean, this is me. I hate to change that part of it because this is me. This is my life. You know, So I'm not, you know, I don't know. I don't know. All of the fallout, I still need to think through. And I'm going through so much right now, it's hard to do that. But I thought long and hard before I opened my mouth about this situation. And you know what? I might get kicked in the teeth. I might lose 100 subscribers for it. If I do, then I don't need those subscribers, you know. If they back shit like that up, I don't need them and don't want them. So, yeah. Private it? Okay, I'll ask her. I'm sure she will. If it's going to hurt you, then you... Yeah. Okay, love you, Yaba. Thank you for coming in. Think about maybe... yeah, you're probably right about that, too. Yeah. I think that's going to be a good idea, Yaba. I think I'm definitely going to do that. It's so much on me right now without that added to it, you know. Best to do that. Okay, okay. When I write, ha ha ha, believe me. No, now you, I am, and I am. Liquor will kill the emotions. Oh, well. Put book links in your... Well, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Maybe, I don't know. It's such a fucked up situation. You know, I mean, it truly is. I'm gonna go outside and smoke. You guys are coming with me. I hope I don't make you drunk on the way out there, but... For the moment, hang on, let me get outside and I'll explain all that. For the moment, yes, I'm safe. I'm just not sure exactly how long we'll be able to stay here. Because every day, no matter what I'm doing or where I'm at, am I safe right this second? Yes. Yes, Dale. I am safe at this exact moment. So, thank you, Anna. Let me light this cigarette, y'all. Okay. Anyway, I think a break from social media is probably going to be the best thing for me to do. Only I worry because I'm like, because I'm in the exact situation I'm in, I don't want people to think, oh my God, something happened to her. You know, so I try to keep a presence so that people do know, you know, that I'm safe. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I could do it all privately. That way people will know. No, random I don't. Oh shit, the battery's low. That's another thing that just kind of is bothering me. I have a plan. It's just how am I going to get it enacted, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be completely safe until I'm out of this town. I'm just going to have to bite the bullet, go and find several different waitressing jobs, save every dime, and get the fuck out of here and start over. I mean, there's really nothing else I can do. Carry some pepper spray with me. You know, pepper spray ain't going to help a whole lot, but it's an option, you know. But anyway, my whole point on all of this is people have got to understand limits. Yeah, safety, exactly, Kentucky. I do need a fresh start, yes, Anna Nicole, and I will get one. I will get there somehow, you know. Family justice. He was a cop, random. He was a police officer. Family justice is not going to help me. Do I? No, I work part time now. I have been stuck because my car wasn't working, but I've had some wonderful people help me, and now my car is working, so I can find a couple of full time jobs if I have to, and just very low key go do them, stick every dime back, and then get the fuck out of Dodge. You know that's what I'm thinking. The only safe house that they have here, Kentucky, is he knows exactly where it is. He was a cop, you know, so it's not like I can get away from him. I'm just going to have to avoid until I'm out of here. If there is Booker, I don't know about it. What is the. But see, they all have hidden addresses here, and the only way to get to them is if the cops take you there. You know, because we've got like Safe Haven and stuff like that, and the cops have to take you there. So they know exactly where it's at. No, Rachel, I was. I'm not right now. And at the point it's at right now, I'm not spending a dime on it. I'm not going to do it. Because I don't know from one second to the next, you know. But I do know I have 30 days, absolutely, if I want to. But it's hard to push that when you can't even hide in your room without shit coming back there and saying, "I thought you were gonna be out there." Right? No, he wouldn't be allowed there. No, but I think it's best if I just low key, try to do all this and stay under his radar. And then when I'm out of here, you know, um, yes, oh, I am. I'm going to save every damn dime. If I have to work 2 or 3 jobs until, they won't help around here, Rachel, because I've tried that. They will help you with your light bill. I don't have a light bill. I live here. And they'll only give you $50 towards that. And then they have to have a big month-long meeting and vote on which ones they're going to help, because people are strapped here. This is Mississippi, nobody has anything here. So, I mean, that's why I want to that's another reason why I want to get the hell out of here, so that I can start fresh and actually, be judged on my merits, and you know what I mean? Contact the refuge and go there. Well, he's retired now, but the thing about it is, Gail, he is the one that loans money to all the cops when they need it. So there will be no help there. There was no help there when he tried to kill me before. And that's not how I'm. Yeah, I have family, Rachel. I have family, all right. They're living in my house, sitting their asses on my fucking furniture, enjoying all the things that I worked all my life for. So they're not going to help me. If they were to help me, I would have to go back, watch them do that shit in my own damn house, as a guest in my own damn house. And the whole reason why I left is because I would wake up at night with my sister's boyfriend putting his hands all over me. No. No. Thank you, Anna Nicole. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. Well, okay. She was going to be homeless. My sister was. I took her in. Her son died. her boyfriend, I woke up a couple times with him touching on me. You can't tell her anything because she won't believe it, because she's just so fucking thrilled to have a man, any man, you know, that she won't listen to anything. Every time I tried to tell her anything, it was always turned around on me. So then her son died, and I'd already told her to leave, and she wouldn't. And her son died, and I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. Well, this guy, where I'm at now, I came here. We tried to build a relationship. For a little while, it was good. And then it went to shit. And because I left up there, if I can go back, yeah. But I would have to go back and put up with him being in charge in my house and trying to touch on me and getting drunk and trying to get up in my daughter's face. And I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You ain't fucking with my kid. Period. Period. You're gonna have to whip my ass to get to her, you know? Yes, Scott. Yes. No, at this point I can't deal. See, the house was mine and my ex-husband's. When I signed it back over to him, we signed papers saying I had lifetime rights to live there. Well, he got remarried, and she didn't want me there because they could make money renting out the house. My sister has to pay rent, but she's in my house with my furniture, and apparently super good friends with my ex. I'm sorry, but she's garbage. She's garbage. This is 3 times that she has done that to me. She's been homeless, and I've taken her in, and I've ended up, you know, getting the shitty end of the stick. See, the house, Macy, is in my ex's name. Because I signed it back over to him. Like I said, I have lifetime rights to live there. But now that he's gotten remarried, I would have to go to court and everything. And I mean, it's a crazy situation. No, it makes no sense, Rachel. It's a crazy situation. I can't take control. It's in his name. You know, I can't. I wish I could. I would. I would have got her ass out before I ever left. Yeah, it is such a crazy situation that it at this point I don't even care. Let her have it. Let her have all my stuff. She's another one that's going to bust tail wide open. And it's not me doing it to her, it's her doing it to herself. You know, I can't damn anyone to hell. I don't have that kind of damn power. They do it themselves. And so, yeah. Exactly. And I have a 19-year-old, Gail, that depends on me for everything. Thank you, Gail. You're a sweetheart. I've had a lot of people tell me that. They're like, come to Canada, come to the UK. I'm like, shit, how? You know, damn. I wish I could too, though. Y'all let me like this. The wind blew it out. But anyway, yeah. If I didn't have my weed, I hear you, Scott. I wish I had that option. It would help me a lot. Chill my ass out. But right now, I think probably being chilled is the last thing I need, because I need to be gung-ho and get this shit. Hey there, Melvin. It's a sucky day here, honey. It's a sucky day. But it's just one day, and tomorrow's another one, and tomorrow's going to be better. You know, but anyway, right now, chilled is probably the last thing I need, because I need to be gung-ho and get all this shit going and done, and fresh start, you know. So, no, not yet, Melvin. I have a couple of people from the UK in here, but Salty hasn't made it in yet. Why? I'm not, Scott. That fell through. That all fell through at the last minute. I had my hopes up. Now, I was like, yes, thank God, you know, finally. No. that all fell through. I found out, like, while my car was being fixed, that that was no longer an option. So, are you not entitled to it? No, I'm not, Dale. I've only been here like a year. So, it's not a common law situation here. You have to have 7 years here for that. Drive to another county and go to a shelter. Well, yeah, I guess that would be an option. Tammy is planning on getting... Melvin, how am I going to afford to get my passport, darling? You'll have to get my passport for me. Get my passport for me, and I'll come up there. And, yeah. Well, technically I am, Rachel. You know, there's not very many of those around here. And the few that they are is only like at night. And then what are you going to do during the day? You know, and I am trying so hard to avoid that because I do have a 19-year-old and I do not want to drag her through that. It's just, it is such a huge clusterfuck, you know. The only way that I can see that I'm going to get out of it is, like I said, get a couple of different jobs and work my ass off and save every dime, you know. Yeah, but I can only see that as being whatever it takes, Rachel. You know, is to just get out there, work until, you know, I have enough to give me an option and go from there, you know. I mean, I have to have money to do it. So I'm going to have to, you know, save every damn dime and go get my fresh start that way. You know, that's... She stays back in her room, Rachel, and she doesn't know a lot of this. She sees me upset and crying sometimes, and she saw me lose my shit here a few days ago when my mother was like, come up here, I'll go get us an apartment, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, thank God, you know. It wasn't a good 2 hours later that my mother is like, oh, I can't. Angela cried, my sister. She cried. Okay. And I'm like, I lost it? Girl, no, I lost my shit. You know? Yeah, no, it's not good for her. But it is a very rare thing. I don't usually let it out. My battery's dying, y'all. Hang on, let me get inside where I can plug it back in. Hopefully it'll make it that far. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Let me get this plugged up. Okay, there we go. Yay. I made it. Hey, Paula. Yeah, it is, Gail, it is. My child is my priority, Rachel, and not having her on the streets is the best thing for her, in my opinion. But it may end up coming to that. You know, like I said, right now, I'm trying to just chill out and stay out of the way. If he wants to come and he wants to be mean to me, that's fine. He doesn't bother her. So everything that he says is always to me. But yeah, I mean, she is priority. And that's the whole reason. Hey, Sassy. No, well, she hasn't been able to until now. She's going to be able to. But she hasn't been able to because I didn't have a way to get her back and forth to work. Now I have that option. So, you know, now we should be able to do something. And if I have to work a town over, you know, to
be able to do this low key, then that's what I'll do to get out of here. I worked in the DV field. Yes, yes, Gail, exactly. But yeah, it's a huge clusterfuck. You know, I mean, it. But I'm trying to focus on getting it settled. You know, I had some things that I wanted to say. I wanted to address something because I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's a joke. If you don't like me and you think it's funny, that's cool. Just you don't dox people when it could put them in serious danger. You don't do that. You don't. Now, it's already been done. So, I have to go from here on that. I can't erase it. It's been done. But I can explain how I feel about it, say what I think about it, and ask that they never do that again. I can do that. And that's the whole reason why I went live. Now, I sat and I thought about it for a week before I did it. And yeah, I had something to say about it. And I know, Sassy, I'm addressing the shit from last week when someone thought it was funny to put someone in danger just because they don't like them. I'm addressing it. I'm finally opening my mouth. But you can go back, hi, Lavender, go back and watch it. And I'm not calling anybody's name because I'm not trying to get anybody mad at that person. That's not what I'm doing. I want that person to know exactly what I think, exactly how I feel, and I want them to please don't ever do it again. That's it. And if they go from here and they're so sorry that they do it again, there's no help for them. I just want them to understand how wrong it is. I'm doing okay, Lavender. I am. I had to vent about a few things. And what video do I need to? Well, this one. Back from the beginning after I get off the live, and because I was speaking my mind at the beginning, but now I'm done with it. No, Lavender, I'm still working on that. I did get my car fixed though. I was able to do that, so that makes a huge difference. And I had a job interview for a very good job. And they hired me, but I have to pass the physical first, and I'm not going to go through the physical until next week. And then if I pass it and everything, then I'll be set. I'll be set. But I'm not going to get my hopes up until it's a done deal. I passed the drug test and everything, but I got to pass the physical. So, yeah, one thing at a time, Sassy. That's what I'm trying to focus on. If this works and I am able to get that job, I can stay in a motel if I have to. I can work there and then go wait tables somewhere to pay for the hotel. I can do this now that my car is running. But the reason I came live is not about that. The reason that I came live is because I wanted to shine a mirror at someone, a couple of them, on their actions, because I just don't understand what happened to empathy and why people are at such a evil level. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. I don't like her. Yeah, I admit it. I think she's an asshole. I made that plain. But I'm not going to go around and try to hurt her in her real life because there are limits. And she's just not that important to me. If I'm that important to her and destroying me is that important to her just because I called her an asshole, have at it. Yeah, they are, Gail. They really are. I'm not Sassy. It's not that. It's the relationship didn't work, and he's like emotionally abusive, I guess. He won't leave me the hell alone, even though he told me I could have a few extra days, just to stay back here out of the way. So I come back here and I stay out of the way, and that's not good enough either. You know, thank you, Carolina. Exactly. They're not. They're not. I'm just getting this off my chest, and then I'm going to go on, with regular shit. Love you. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. They do, Scott. They do. I'll say this. My address is in my description boxes. They hate me that much? Bring it. Fucking bring it. And I'm not making an empty threat here. I'm saying this is where I'm at. You really want to get me? Be a fucking woman about it and come on. Don't sit over there and, oh, she said this, so I'm going to do. No, bring your fucking ass on. Bring it on. I ain't had an ass whooping in a long time. I'm probably due. Bring it. That's the way real women do it. Just saying. Yeah, really, Melvin. I mean, really. It's not. I don't care if people call me an asshole. I am an asshole. Pretty regular, Why would you? Because I had not opened my mouth. When I put it out there, I had not opened my mouth about him. You see? So I didn't have anything to worry about. And I didn't open my mouth about him in a way that he would ever know it was me until they decided that it would be funny to put it out there that that was me. You know what I'm saying, Rachel? It is craziness. It is fucking clusterfuck craziness. That's very true, Gail. And I'm not fighting with them. I'm telling them what I think. I'm telling them where I stand. And considering what they did to me, I have the right to do that. To get personal. It sucks, Scott, but, it is what it is. Anyway. Say hello. Yeah, Scott, right? I think I'm an asshole. I don't care. Call me names. I don't care. Put me at risk. Okay, so you did that too. Just please don't ever do it to anybody else. Please don't do that. Just please don't do that. Anyway. He was a police officer, Rachel. Yes, they knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, no, they knew what he was doing. At the time when he was actually stalking me and threatening me, he had already retired at that point. There were times when they had to surround me as a human shield to get me away from him. I was in a very, very precarious situation. Now, I know shit on that man. Oh, my God. Aw, thank you, Scott. Thank you, sweetheart. I knew shit on that man that would have him under the jail. I've never said anything. And when I did finally say something, I did it under an alias so that he couldn't find out that I had. Well, they thought it would be funny to let everybody know it was me. And it's like I said, I don't care if everybody knows it was me in the community. I just didn't want him to know, that I had finally ever opened my mouth about him. Do you understand? Because he was not only a police officer, he was a sergeant. Okay? I'll put it this way. Look up the new show 2020? They did an hour-long special on the town I live in, Columbus, Mississippi, and they titled it Ghosts of Mississippi, just like the movie. Watch that, and you'll see how corrupt this police department was during that time. What is a hookah? Well, I don't know. Are you talking about the pipe, Melvin? Or are you talking about a hooker? Here they are, Dale, or they were then. Watch that documentary, and you'll see the exact climate that I was living in then and the things that were going on. We had another lady lawyer here in town. Uh, she ended up locked in her trunk, killed and locked in her own damn car trunk, and sat out there at the park until somebody smelled it and they found her. All kinds of shit goes on in this town. There's a reason I kept my mouth shut, you know. And when I finally did open it, I didn't want to take a chance on anyone knowing it was me until I was out of here. But first damn thing that happens is not only do they do that, they laugh about it. They think it's funny. And I'm still living here. As far as I know, he does not know that I did that. But he might find out now anyway, and I'm not going to lie and say I didn't do it. Yeah, I did it. I told my shit, and I didn't tell it all, but I told a lot of it. And only, well, because he was next door neighbors with the captain, Gail. And he's, yes, no, Ghosts of Mississippi, just like the movie. But it was a 2020 special. And when they were filming that, I was going through all of that shit with him. Yeah, but he's retired now, Gail, and it was 20 years ago. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it as far as to him goes. The only thing I can do about it is get the fuck out of here, and I'm going to get there. I've got it figured out. I just have to get it going. But yeah, so there was nothing funny about it. That's for damn sure. It was, I was living in a trailer at the time. We had to put a lock on the back door with, like a master lock with one of those hasps and everything. And it would terrify me because I was like, if he burns this trailer down, I'm stuck. I can't go out the front door because he would be there. If he decides to light me on fire, what am I going to do? It was a fucked up situation. It was scary as hell. So I met someone, I got married, and I got the fuck out of this town. Then all this shit happens, and I end up back here. It's crazy. Crazy. Hooka is not in the dictionary, Tammy, so, okay, well, I'm sorry, Melvin. I don't know what to say. There's a hookah pipe. Damn it, it's still saying low battery. But I don't know. It was about 20 years ago, Rachel. If you can't find it on YouTube, do a search through Google. 2020 archives, maybe. Ghosts of Mississippi. It might try to bring up the movie for you, but a long time ago it was on YouTube. Yeah, he's a disgrace. Even the cops, well, the good cops, they're like, I can't believe he's not been under the prison. He kept it for long enough to retire because that's how corrupt this town is. Yes, well, it was a long time ago, Rachel. That's the reason why I thought it was okay to finally go ahead and open my mouth, I'm an idiot. I never should have done it. I should have waited until I was safe before I opened my mouth. But fuck, I didn't. That's the reason why I tried to hide that it was me, is so that he wouldn't know. He couldn't find out. Now that it's already been put out there, it is what it is. Yeah, it was 20 years ago, Rachel. I was with the man for 9 years, okay? He lied to me about so much. I mean, one day I will tell the whole story. I'm not going to do it until I'm gone. When I'm gone, I will come on here and I will tell the whole story. And it is not going to be a pretty story. I'll tell you that. Because I just barely got into it on Uber's show. There's a whole lot more to it. Is it, Booker? Okay. I am, Gail, but I have to do it. I want to get out of here first. And then I'm going to tell the whole story. I shared some of it on Ubers because I wanted people to understand how sneaky domestic violence can be and how it will mess with you for the rest of your life. You know, you really, I was trying to help people. I thought my story might wake someone up and help them realize, but there's so much more to it. Who's Jim Howell Booker? Is that the reporter that did it? Is that what you mean? Whoever tries to intentionally hurt someone. Yes, Lorianne, exactly. And see, that's my thing. I don't think she did. I really don't think that she stopped and thought. But once you've done it, be a woman and apologize for it. Don't go making excuses and saying, I was drunk and don't remember. No. Be a woman. Say, I fucked up. I don't like your ass, but I shouldn't have done that. Why is that so hard? I don't get it. I've fucked up a lot and said things, that I shouldn't have said, and I've apologized for them. And if somebody was to bring this to my face and say, okay, you said this is how I feel about it. And I'll apologize in a heartbeat. The last thing I want to do is hurt somebody, and I don't give a fuck what they called me. Retribution is stupid. Grow the fuck up. Exactly, Gail, exactly. You know, because it is a situation that is so often swept under the rug, and people need to wake up and realize when shit like that goes on, how many more are not going to get help because now they're going to know that other people are laughing about it. Who's going to say, oh, well, I'll do this and I'll get out of here, but yet people are going to laugh at me for doing it? How many women are going to be quiet now after that? YouTube is a fucked up platform as far as that shit goes, man. It is so wrong. But anyway, I am who I am. I've fucked up and made mistakes. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. Everybody has. Everybody's made mistakes. Nobody is better than anybody else. But I'm not going to not tell my truth because somebody else might get pissed off about it. Let them get pissed off. Get pissed off. Yeah. So what? Exactly, Lorianne, exactly. And like I said, and I'll say it again, I hope that she really didn't realize what she was doing. I truly hope that. And if she did, I know they have gotten just the biggest kick out of the fact that I've needed help lately. They think that that is just hilarious. Even though they needed help and I never said shit about that. I don't like them as a person, but them needing help has nothing to do with that. If anything, if I would have been able to, I would have helped just strictly because they were a member of the community here, I just don't get this mentality of she's down, so let's pounce. It says more about them than it does about me, Yes, women are killed every day because of it, and that's just it. If even one woman could have gotten inspiration from my story to help them get out of the situation, that's why I did it. But now that they know people are going to laugh at them for it and try to fuck over them for it, how many of them are going to be silent and stuck now? It happened last week, Lori. Last week. And I've kept my mouth shut for a week thinking this through before I ever said anything. And I still haven't called them by name because I don't have to. They know who they are. And every one of them that had that nice shit to say on the video that I had snapshots sent to me before they were deleted, they know who they are. And I'm not going to put those snapshots out on blast because, honestly, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I just don't care. You know, if you think that shit's funny, okay. But yeah, it was just a week ago. And like I said, I've thought about it from every angle before I decided that I was going to go ahead and say what I had to say. And I hope so, Gail. I hope so. If nothing else, you know, at least that can be learned from this. You know, use some kind of voice disguise. You know, if nothing else. People need to tell their stories. You know, it helps other people. It helps them see I'm not the only one. You know, this shit is going on. No, excuse me. Thirsty. But so yeah, I thought about it real hard, and I'm not going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to say what I think, how I feel, you know, about that particular action. And if they hate me for saying it, well, don't they already? I mean, fuck. Obviously, they already do. And I don't think I would ever be able to drum up that level of hate for somebody just because they called me an asshole, especially when I am one. You know, I admit that I'm one. So what? Mm-hmm. Exactly, Gail. But anyway, and I want everybody, the ones out there that co-signed this shit, and I know who they are because I had copies sent to me of all that shit. They don't need to come around me. I'm not going to associate with trash like that. Because this shit is not funny. It's not funny. Anyway, I'm going to sign off here. Go outside and smoke another cigarette. And make a couple more phone calls. And everything. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. And listening to my bitch fest. Yeah. Anyway, thank all of you guys. And Scott, hey, thank you, Scott, for the super chat. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps. And love you guys. I will talk to y'all later.